Will everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mayor Paul,
Here.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Here.
Councilmember Whitman.
Here.
Councilmember Starkey.
Here.
Councilmember Lewis. Mr. Lamack.
Here.
Mr. Lewis. Miss Henry. Mr. Weinthal.
Here.
Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much. May I have a motion to excuse Councilmember Lewis?
Motion to excuse Councilmember Marlon Lewis.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Thank you. Before we begin, I would like to take a few moments of silence. We've lost some people. As you all recall, Dick Cheney, who had been Vice President of the United States, Scott Cowan, who was the mayor of Davie at one time and went on to be a commissioner, Broward County Commissioner. He passed away this past weekend. I don't know if anybody remembers Candace Ordway. She worked in our office, and her husband, not her husband passed away, and we sent our heartfelt condolences to her as well. She had been with the town a long time. And my very dear friend, who was the founder and first president of the Gay Men's Chorus of South Florida, Bill Spinoza. We also extend our heartfelt condolences to all those individuals who have lost their lives when Melissa tore through the Caribbean. Thank you very much. The first 30 minutes of our first council member meeting of each month is dedicated to public comments. Speakers may speak on as many topics as they wish. They have 3 minutes to speak, although you will not be able to speak on anything that is on the public hearing portion of the meeting. When that comes up, public hearing always is open to speak at that time. As I said before, speakers will be limited to 3 minutes. If you would like to speak, would you please step up to the microphone? Michelle, I thought you were going to come up and speak too. No? You're going to first, okay.
Good evening, Mayor, council members, town administrators.
Speak into the mic and give us your name and address, please.
My name is Dr. Monica Duenas, 2101 Southwest 106th Avenue, Miramar, Florida, 33025. Good evening, Mayor, council members, town administrators, and the public. I was a teacher for 20 years. I've been in education for over 25 years. And I come to you representing a school that you may be very familiar with, Atlantic Montessori Charter School. I am the new executive director and principal. I took over the schools in January 2025. We are a high-performing charter school. We've been open since 2012. Our originating school is in Pembroke Pines. I'm sorry, I'm very nervous. We've been in Davie for the past 10 years, and in our time in Davie, we have grown in our community. We've become well-known. And I've spent the last year trying to recreate a vision of mine within these schools, because I found them without any teachers. I found them without any technology. and needing some assistance. So at the moment, we find ourselves in financial instability, just like in all of the other schools in Broward County. I attribute this to mismanagement from prior administration, a drop in enrollment, just like all the other schools in Broward County, as well as low enrollment. And we're seeking the help from our town members and the town council to see if there's any opportunity for financial assistance so that we can continue to grow in our community and create a positive learning and effective learning environment for the town of Davie. So we're asking for assistance at this time. If there's anybody or any programs that you can offer us, any emergency funding that you can help us with, donations. We're also selling banners so that we can promote other businesses in our community. Anything that can possibly help us, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to speak? Yeah, come on. Did I give them the, I don't know what I did, the proclamation? Oh, okay.
Good evening to everybody in this room. We are truly grateful to have this opportunity to come back every year and tell you a little bit about what's going on in our beautiful town of Davie. So this is our 33rd year in Broward County with the Harvest Drive. With your continued support through the town, we wouldn't be where we would be without all of you. It's always been a staple as a Davie resident for 37 years that we just move on and we go year after year. But what we're doing in Broward County is something that is generational. So when we started back 33 years ago, it was about giving back. And as we know now, things are a lot worse than they were 33 years ago. So we have grown very, very large. We have, I call it like, I don't know what to say. It's just exponential, but a good thing. Because besides that, we get to work with all the kids in Broward County schools, the generations of these children that have grown into our program since they were small are coming back year after year. We were just on Local 10 tonight. They did a piece on us, and that's how they spoke, that it was just, why is it different? How many families are we taking care of just in the month of November? But the kids are coming back with their kids that started with us 33 years ago. So what they're learning and the impact they're showing their kids to give back. But what we're doing on the other hand, by making sure that our families and our kids do not go hungry. Not only do we do this in November, and we're doing 2,400 families in November. It's not one bag of food either. We work through all the schools. We have almost the whole Broward County School Board doing this with us. So imagine how many kids are involved with this. And so many kids in our schools are helping through the packing. They're learning their recipient children. These are kids in high school that are going to work at night. They don't have time to do anything. They have to go to school, do their homework, go to bed, work, start all over again. So things out there, as we know, are very expensive. And we all feel as a team that we can't let our kids go hungry. So we pack every single month, and we make sure that our kids in our schools, whatever they need, we have a full boutique in East Davie where we have 3 storefronts, and we collect people's things that they don't need anymore that are gently used, whether it's toys, books, clothing, okay.
Keep going.
And people, we take the stuff that's donated to us. we buy socks, we buy underwear, we have to buy some pots and pans. We could put someone in a new place. If they got a new place, they could come in and get a rug or a towel. And there's food there. There's toiletries. So we average, if somebody comes in, if they would shop what we give them, it could be up to $800 at Walmart. So besides what we do every day and work with the kids, we do have this in Davie for our families to come shop and our different agencies that we work with. But moving forward, we couldn't do it without you, and we need your support, and we appreciate your support, and we have to make sure that our kids do not ever go hungry. So thank you so much.
And thank you for being here. We had a proclamation. Did I leave it with you?
I have it, yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
good.
I do, thank
That
you.
This month is Harvest Days. We've named it so that everybody will remember to give from the heart. And even now, with the loss of SNAP payments, it's even more desperate.
Yeah, the phone's ringing off the hook, as you
I
could
know, I
probably
can imagine.
imagine.
And I just put some of what I brought in up here to kind of remind people to make sure that they make some
Just a
sort of
little bit
donation.
does go a long way.
It does,
You know,
it
and you
does.
don't think, a box of cereal, but these families can't afford it, and now without the SNAP, and we're going full blast in
Right.
the next week and a half, and how are you going to help these families? We have to help them now. We can't let these
Absolutely.
kids go hungry, so.
Yeah.
Thank you again,
No,
I appreciate this.
Thank you very much. No
Good to
child
see
should
you.
go hungry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Town's gonna be collecting.
What?
Tell them that the town's gonna be collecting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had that for my comments. Thank you very much for being here. Is there anyone else that would like to speak in the open portion? Okay, seeing none, I will close that, and we'll go on to our presentations. We're going to have an overview, it's going to be very exciting, of our November 8th Centennial Celebration. Ariana, our, would you like to come up? Public Relations Coordinator, and Cameron Tippett, our Public Relations Assistant. Oh, that's what I look like when I'm walking around.
So, good evening, Mayor, council members, and members of the public. So this is a short video that Cameron actually captured at our Celebrate Davie earlier last month, and we had a lot of attendance, and we're hoping to expect the same for our upcoming Centennial Celebration happening on November 8th at the Bergeron Rodeo Grounds located at 4201 Rodeo Way, as we celebrate a century of trailblazing since the town's original incorporation in 1925. So this is definitely a milestone event that's going to be taking place from 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. So it is for Davie residents only. For those who pre-registered, you will be receiving a ticket. They have been emailed today, so be sure to check your inbox for this ticket that you are going to need to scan for the day of. And then just a brief schedule of events. At 6, we're going to start off with the South Florida Cloggers through the Decades Dance. 6:15, we're going to have a Centennial Ceremony featuring our time capsule. At 7 p.m., Whiskey County Band is going to kick off. And then we're going to have John Sachs at 8 taking the stage. 8:30, we're going to have Whiskey County Band. And a laser light show will conclude our event at 9 p.m. as we close out 100 years of trailblazing.
Good evening. So an important part of our celebration is recognizing the residents who have been around a while, and we wanted to recognize anyone who is 90 years and older. So we have about 10 recognitions that we're going to be doing of residents in our town who have reached the milestone age of 90 or older. We're also going to be recognizing volunteers that serve on our boards and committees at the event as well. So we have a few exciting live entertainment options. So Ariana already mentioned, but we are going to have the South Florida Cloggers entertaining us with a dance, Whiskey County Band, and John Sachs. We wanted to say a special thank you to our event sponsors. We had a lot of participation for this event, and we're really excited that all of these people are going to be part of this milestone. So here you can see a lot of the local businesses that we have supporting us. Broward County Cultural Arts Division, we have St. David Catholic Church, Coastal Waste and Recycling, and so much more. We wanted to give a special recognition to a few of the organizations who are participating in the event. We have Yellow Beehive, who will be doing custom hats at the event with a special Davie 100 patch that can go on your hat, so super exciting. We have CERT, the Community Emergency Response Team. They'll be handing out free popcorn at the event. We have Old Davie School and the Davie Women's Club Berry Rose Cafe. Those are two very important organizations for the town of Davie who are going to be participating in the event. Broward County Cultural Arts Division sponsored us and is going to be participating in our event as well, and we're really grateful for their support. And then we also have the Davie Cooper City Chamber of Commerce participating. So we're really excited to celebrate with you guys, and we will see you there on Saturday, November 8th.
Coming up. Very good. Thank you. It's all very exciting. 100 years. Wow. You did a great job. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be very, very exciting. Anybody have any questions or anything to ask? No? Okay, we're going to go on to the, where's my tabling memo? Here it is. Staff is requesting the following items be tabled to the January 21st meeting. It's number 15, Code Amendment. May I have a motion, please?
Motion to table number 15, Code Amendment to
January 30th.
January
21st.
21st, 2026.
Second.
Roll call.
Mayor Paul,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Also, tabling to January 21st, Code Amendment number 16. May I have a motion, please?
Make the motion to table Code Amendment number 16 to January 21st, 2026.
I'll second that. Roll call?
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Mayor Paul,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, have the consent agenda. Is there anyone that needs to pull anything from the consent agenda? Okay, may I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Seeing none, that would be unanimous. Thank you very much. And now we can move on to public hearing. Number 11 is an ordinance. This is the second and final reading of the defined benefit plan amendment. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title, please?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, amending the defined benefit plan of the town's retirement plan and trust for the management and general employees of the Town of Davie, amending Article 9, vesting, to allow for removal of early retirement references that are not applicable, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. If any member of the public wishes to speak, you may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Any questions or discussion by council? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve the defined benefit plan amendment.
I'll make the motion to approve the defined benefit plan amendment number 11.
Second?
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mayor Paul,
Yes,
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. Number 12 is a code amendment. This is the second reading. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title, please?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, amending the following sections of Chapter 12 Land Development Code, Article 10, Planning and Development, Division 7, Public Participation, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you. This is a public hearing. If there is anyone that would like to speak on this, you may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Does anybody on council have any questions or concerns? Seeing none, may I have a motion to approve Code Amendment Number 12?
I'll make the motion to approve number 12 code amendment.
Second?
May I have a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 13 is an ordinance. It's a first reading, with the second and final reading be held on November 19th. It's a code amendment. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title, please?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, amending the following sections of Chapter 12, Land Development Code, Article 13, Special Planning Areas and Districts, Division 12, Transit-Oriented Corridor, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Anyone that wishes to speak for or against this may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Is anyone on council have any questions or concerns? No?
This is adding the inclusionary
Right.
affordable housing units.
Right.
Right?
David Quigley, Planning and Zoning Manager. It modifies the TOC language to help ensure that the affordable housing component of the TOC is implementable.
Right.
Thank you.
So may I have a motion to approve
I'll make the
number
motion.
13 code amendment?
I'll make the motion to approve number 13 code amendment.
Second?
May I have a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 14 is an ordinance. It's a second and final reading. It's, has the quasi been waived?
Yes, Mayor, clause has been waived.
Okay, it is a rezoning. Would you read the ordinance by title, Mr. Weinthal?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance of the Town of Davie, Florida, approving rezoning application ZB24-156 Our Lady of Victory, changing the zoning designation of certain lands within the Town of Davie from agricultural AG to community facilities CF district, amending the town zoning map to comply therewith, provides for severability, provides for conflict, and provides for an effective date.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Anyone that wishes to speak on this may come forward at this time. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Does anybody from council have any comments or questions? Okay. May I have a motion to approve number 14, rezoning?
Motion to approve rezoning number 14.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 15 and 16, we tabled, so that closes the public hearing portion of the meeting. Again, I will announce that the proclamations that we had, of course, the 2025 Harvest Drive, setting forth the entire month to keep people reminded, and I was going to do it in my comments, but to remember that there are several locations here at the town of Davie where you can drop off the food, and you can come on our website to look at the list of all of the approved items. Just remember, no glass. That's probably one of the most important things. Everything should be in plastic. Also, it's the National Nurse Practitioner Week. Of course, the tribute to our veterans, we will be reading that proclamation on Veterans Day, November 11th at Veterans Park. And the Native American Heritage Month, the month of November, is very important for us to recognize our indigenous population. They were here before anybody else. Also, Epilepsy Awareness Month and Lung Cancer Awareness Month, both the month of November. The next item is appointments. We have a board and committee appointment. Yes, Carol?
I do. I'd like to appoint Mr. Tom Gill to the Historic Preservation Board.
Thank you very much. He's historical, so
Yeah,
I think he'll
he
be very
certainly
good on
is.
that. He'll be good on that.
He'll be great.
There are no committee recommendations at this time. And then under new business, we have an update from Mr. Weinthal.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm the Weinthal Town Attorney. I will be discussing the cost of collection for non-ad valorem tax assessments, which for the town of Davie, we have the fire assessment, the solid waste assessment, and the stormwater assessment. The collection of ad valorem taxes, which includes debt service, is a statutory requirement for the tax collector to collect with no fees assessed. So the background with tax collection in Broward County. So Florida statute allows for the collection of actual costs for non-ad valorem tax collection plus collection for the actual cost of administrative costs for non-ad valorem tax collection as well. Broward County previously collected ad valorem and non-ad valorem taxes for the municipalities, and Broward County was statutorily prohibited from charging for ad valorem, but they were allowed to charge for non-ad valorem tax assessment. Though permitted, Broward County historically did not charge us, or anyone else for that matter, for the non-ad valorem collection. The new tax collector's office will now charge all jurisdictions for the collection services of non-ad valorem assessments, which is actual costs plus administrative actual costs. So the timeline for how we got here tonight, and if I'm going too fast, please let me know. So the timeline for this issue is 2018, Amendment 10. Amendment 10 passed, which now requires Broward County to have an independent elected tax collector who serves as a constitutional officer. Previously, Broward County did not elect a tax collector as the function was performed by the county. On November 5th, 2024, the first election was held for the Broward County tax collector. On January 7th, tax collector, the Honorable Abby Ajayi, was sworn in as the Broward County's first tax collector. Subsequently, Broward County amended their administrative code to reflect the transfer of tax collection duties, whereas they no longer will collect taxes on behalf of the town or the other jurisdictions within the town. Last month, the tax collector's legal representative presented to the town a non-ad valorem collection agreement, and the town expressed concerns and questions about the proposed terms within that agreement. These concerns and questions are shared by other municipalities. Since then, the town, Mr. Lemack and myself, the representatives from the Broward County City Managers Association and the Broward County League of Cities, we've held meeting with the tax collector and her staff. So what are our concerns? So here's what our major concerns are. The fiscal year 2026 budget was already adopted. This new collection charge was not budgeted for, as it was not anticipated, as we have never been charged for non-ad valorem tax assessments. The non-ad valorem collection charge will be the actual costs. We do have a worry about double dipping, but the tax collector has verbally assured us that that will not happen, but it is a worry of ours. Another concern we have is any payment remitted to the town more than the actual costs, because statutorily they can only collect for actual costs, will be refunded. So we will pay that up front, but on the back end we want to make sure there's a true up where we actually receive any money owed to us. So it's estimated that would be roughly $350,000, which equates to approximately 1%. That is what the tax collector and her staff verbally expressed to us they're anticipating. So we will have to have a budget amendment in 2026 for this new cost that was not budgeted. So the next steps to get this done is the agreement must be executed by the end of the year to ensure collection continuity. They have agreed, the tax collector has agreed to, in good faith, to go forward and collect the non-ad valorem as well as ad valorem tax assessments on our behalf. Everyone should be getting those notices in the mail very shortly.
Yep.
I got mine yesterday.
I got mine today.
So currently, there is no alternative for the collection of non-ad valorem taxes. Town staff and our municipal partners have advocated for the best possible terms given the circumstances. Like I said, we just found out about this last month. The proposed agreement will be presented to the Town Council at the December 3rd, 2025 Town Council meeting. Myself, Mr. Lermac, BCCMA, and the Broward League, we've all been having meetings with her staff. We are trying, we're still negotiating for the best possible terms, not just for the town, but for all jurisdictions. Our goal is to have one template that's presented to all jurisdictions that we sign. Myself and Rick just happen to be taking the lead on that with our partners, and that will be presented to you on December 3rd. Any questions?
Thank you. Yeah, it was a big surprise, and something like that happens, when you're already done your budget and you have not anticipated that cost.
Not expecting.
So I know you'll do the best to find where we're gonna find it. That's the big question. What will we have to cut in order to do that? And I'm sure that will be a discussion that we will have within the next few weeks, right?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So our next council meeting is the 19th. We have one meeting only in December 3rd. I don't believe we're talking about Christmas already.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. As I look out, I see we have some scouts with us this evening. Are you working on your government badges? Is that what? Yeah,
something
civics
like that.
badge. Yeah.
Something like that.
And I always love to work with our students and our scouts. If there's anything that you need to do, you want to come visit me in the office, you have some questions, anything that you need to help get your badges, we'd be more than happy to help you with. So thank you for being here. Always like to see young people come out like that. Going on to mayor and council member comments. I have a lot, so I'm going to go first today. And you all check and see what your first. I did this earlier, extending our heartfelt condolences and our energies to the Caribbean, Jamaica, and our Caribbean neighbors. And I want everybody to know that the town of Davie stands in solidarity with Jamaica and the Caribbean as they face the devastating impacts of Hurricane Melissa. Left widespread devastation across Jamaica. Is that my?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh.
You're losing seconds.
I know. I'm going to keep going anyway. You know that. So.
Good to be me.
But anyway, displacing thousands of families, leaving many in urgent need of assistance. We have many friends, many employees here at the town that have family that were impacted. So we have that firsthand experience, so we know what is going on. Communities are facing severe shortages of food, clean water, medical supplies, and safe shelter. So during this difficult time, we encourage those who are able to contribute to do so through the various trusted organizations who are providing on-the-ground aid. I know a lot of people are donating food and blankets and a lot of these things, but many times those things have to be shipped.
Yeah.
They'll sit on a tarmac. It's hard to get there. So I've always chosen to give to the American Red Cross. And you can specify when you give that money to these organizations exactly where you want it to go. And I know I have worked with the Red Cross here in the Fort Lauderdale office for many years, and they do that. So there's the American Red Cross, the Salvation Army, and the United Way. And every donation helps provide hope and critical relief for those people that are impacted by the disaster. And we know that together we can always make a difference. So I wanted to make sure everybody was aware of that. We're looking forward to our Veterans Day event on November 11th, and I'm sure someone else will probably want to talk about it. We're looking forward also to this Saturday is going to be a very hectic day, what with the Centennial in the evening and the Broward County Pioneer Day in the afternoon.
I don't know what that
This is, I turned this off and it's still
Oh, I
binging,
don't,
so
okay.
go away. Our very own Shirley Pravat has been nominated and will be inducted into the Pioneer Hall of Fame on Saturday. It just so happens to be Michelle Whitman's mother, so we're all going to be there in support of that. We have a big rodeo coming up this month, the Southeast Circuit. And what I want to do, and I've been doing this on Facebook every time Weekly Brothers puts out something on Facebook, I try to put a little section in for people to come early to find parking and to be patient.
Yeah.
Because if you've been over by the old town hall, it's going up, folks. It's the groundwork is going on, and the tilt walls have been poured, and they're going to go up the end of this month. So there's a lot of activity going on over there, and there is but we will make sure that everybody is parked. You might just need a little more patience and time to get around. I mentioned that and that. We had a Farm Bureau annual meeting this past weekend, and I wanted to recognize the Dawes brothers. Davie raised members of the 4-H club at that the Project Stable had when they were in Sunshine Ranches, and then they moved over to Jimmy Wickett's place over in Oak Hill, and then Jimmy moved on, but he allowed them to stay on that property. Well, the Dawes brothers are the first Broward County 4-Hers to become officers of the state 4-H.
Oh, very
So
good.
we have two Davie 4-Hers as the president and vice president of the Florida State 4-H.
That's great.
And it's absolutely phenomenal. They were there and they really did a good job. So we're being, and it's interesting, the Farm Bureau also got an award. We have always gotten, for the last 20 years, the membership award. I know, that was that one.
That was that one.
That Broward County, well, think about it, has the largest membership for the Farm Bureau of any county in the state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And this goes, has a lot to say, and I've got to tell the people out there, if you're not a member of the Farm Bureau, you don't have to be a farmer to be a member. When you buy your auto insurance or you get any insurance from the Farm Bureau, you get to be a Farm Bureau member. And there's a lot of benefits to being a Farm Bureau member, so I suggest that you look into it. I have a question for Mr. Lemack, whether you can answer it tonight or just let us know. In the past, when there's been a government shutdown, we have always done something to assist those individuals that have been impacted by that. And so I was just wondering whether we're going to be holding in abeyance water fees or anything like that.
Yeah, Mayor, you expressed that concern. If you don't mind, I'll let everybody else in council make the
Okay.
comments, and I'll speak under my comments.
Okay, very good,
Thank you.
thank you. I got a very, very nice letter from Dr. Moon from NSU. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, staff, and students, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you and the entire town of Davie on the momentous occasion of your centennial celebration. And it's a beautiful letter, and I'm going to ask if this can be included into the time capsule so that we have something also from NSU. That would be very, very nice. I would appreciate that. And last but not least, I think everybody has had a briefing on the vulnerability assessment. And this is very, very important thing. And what I want to mention for the public is there are going to be two meetings. They're going to be hosting two community meetings, November 17th and 20th. And this has to do with assessing your property in light of water, flooding, looking at 2040, 2050. I mean, and you might say, oh, that's not going to bother me. But if you think about it, a lot of us have already been impacted by it. But the town is doing a great deal in trying to mitigate it, but we need to do a lot more. And this community meetings would be very, very important, and it's important for the residents to attend. And what this is going to do for us, this is going to give us the tools to control some of the development that we're expecting, to make sure that they meet any of the requirements that we expect in order to mitigate any possible flooding or flood conditions. So I would appreciate it if everybody would go onto our website, pay attention to that, and try to make sure that you attend one of those meetings. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sorry I took so much time, but there's lots of stuff, and we're not going to. Michelle.
Thank you, Mayor. You covered quite a bit. Okay, we have a shred-a-thon and a prescription drug drop-off. If you have an interest in getting rid of old documents and prescription drugs, come out to Bamford Sports Complex between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. on November 15th. Trucks are only there until they reach their capacity. Please go to the website for more information on what is acceptable in documents and drugs. Let's see, on November 17th and 8th and the 20th, like the mayor said, the town is hosting a vulnerability assessment study meeting on both days to solicit feedback from the community on potential impacts of flooding in areas of Davie. We would like for our residents to come out and engage with us so we can gather valuable input and plan for the future of Davie. These meetings will be held here at Pine Island Multipurpose Center starting at 6:30. And last but not least, happy birthday to all our November babies. That's all I got, Mayor. Thank you.
Well, I know we're beating a dead horse, but we don't like to say that about the vulnerability assessment study. But it is very critical, not only for us, but throughout every city in Broward County is required to do this. It helps leverage money from the federal government on any infrastructure that we will have going forward to make sure that the drainage and that the stormwaters are, held in abeyance, as well as improving any other of our water bodies. Also helps with the state leverage and county, so it does set the precedent on what we're trying to do to improve our infrastructure and look at water control. So it is very important. I've been following water issues for, I don't know, a good part of 30 years, and I can tell you that this is very important for us. So definitely make sure you attend those meetings if you can. Judy already mentioned the rodeo. It is a lot of fun. This is the Southeast Circuit Final coming up. We always have a great time doing it, and like she said, pack your patience. With the construction, I visited the site today, and I want to thank Osdell and his team, Beatrice, and also, what's his name? I think they were there and gave me a quick tour of that, but also gave me a quick tour around the town on looking at some of our markings, our identifiers. As soon as you come into the town, the Welcome to Davie signs, they'll be doing a new plantings around there, and so keep an eye out, and we'll be able to see how nice those look. The other thing is with a collection again for Harvest. Amazing. Renee and I go way back. I know Judy does as well. We go way back with our children doing this, as well as now our grandchildren doing it as well. So I look forward to helping out again, and it's just a beautiful thing to see that you can help out a community like this. And you see them line up after all the packages in the gymnasium are all filled and put in bags. You can see everybody lining up and then distributing it with the students. It's a way to teach students again going forward that it's a great way to give back. Scouts, my granddaughter's a Girl Scout. They're also collecting at the Publix at Flamingo, and that'll be this Saturday from 10 to 2. So there's multiple places in Davie that you can drop off at police and fire stations, as well as the Pine Island Bamford here as well for the collection. It's very important. I also attended the first delegation, Broward legislative delegation at Broward Memorial Hospital, and they read the bills that will be forthcoming And, it was an interesting process to see to see the hospital there and several improvements that will be made at the hospital level, and including Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. He gave, Shane Strom is the CEO, gave a wonderful update on the hospital itself, so I appreciated that. The Broward League of Cities Board of Directors is meeting tomorrow, and I'm sure we're going to be discussing a lot of the information that Alan provided today, on what we're going to do to get the word out to all the other municipalities. And I really want to give a thank you, shout out to you. I understand you were instrumental, Alan, our attorney, in helping draft the interlocal agreement that will be needed to sign with the collection issue.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate you, all of you, and the team. We have a great town.
That's for sure.
And we definitely, time and again, people give compliments on the wonderful staff that we have, and we can't say it enough. So thank you for all of that. And happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
To everybody. I hope you enjoy it, since we won't be
We have
meeting.
another meeting.
We got one more?
Yeah.
Oh, do we?
Vice
I was
Mayor?
hoping to get out of town. No, I'm just
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I have a few things. Let me see. I want to give a shout out to our EMS and the chief I asked him to pass it on. I know they don't always get the compliments that they should, but I happened to be in their presence when they took care of I was at somewhere and they had to come in and take care of the person who did break their arm when they fell. And they were just so professional and terrific. It was so glad to see them come in. Right away, I said, those are my guys, I said, they're going to take good care of you. So I said, you let me know if they don't. And they did, as always. So that was the one thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say is thank you to Isdale and his team for giving me a field trip to see the new signs for the entrance to the town. They're beautiful. All the little flowers and the plantings around it are beautiful. Wildflowers, they're beautiful. And they're going to be even prettier as they grow in and fill in. I also want to say that water is amazing. It's so interesting. You should come just to find out. It's really, really, and as they start saying, years ahead, I keep thinking, well, gee, this is almost, 25 is almost over. We're going into 26 already. Before you know it, the years that they're talking about will be here, and we need to be prepared, and that's just what we're doing. So that's a good one. And then I have just one other thing, and I don't want to embarrass this person much, but we have someone who's getting married on Sunday, one of our staff, and I'm just so excited for him and thrilled for him and Sharon. I want to wish you the best of everything, Alan, and we're so proud of you and lucky to have you. So give Sharon our best and have a wonderful day on Sunday.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
Yeah.
much.
That's it, Maya. Thank you.
Okay. I was going to add that, too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that's all right, as you prepare to embark on your divine
Right.
journey of witted bliss.
Thank you. Thank you all. Really
Congratulations.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Mr. Lemack.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Just a couple of things. You had asked me, concerned about those that are affected by the shutdown. So the answer really is yes. We are offering municipal support to federal workers during the government shutdown within the areas that we can obviously control. And with that, I think it'd be interesting to know that up until today, our utility customer service office has already been contacted by 4 federal employees that reside within Davie. And they have been furloughed, and they asked for an extension of their water bills. So just to let you know, for them and others that may contact us, we flag their accounts, and we will not disconnect them for non-payment.
that's great.
And then we'll also extend flexible payment arrangements until their federal paychecks are resumed.
That's good.
Regarding our Housing and Community Affairs unit there, Glenda, our manager, Glenda Martinez, she can be contacted, and I'm going to give a few numbers out tonight, 954-797-1196. And Glenda can help with referral assistance ranging from financial relief, food aid, or housing support. We're also recommending that for Davie property owners that are affected by the shutdown, they can contact the Broward County Tax Collector's Office for assistance with their utility bill. They can complete an installment application to lengthen the payment process until March 31st of 2026. There's also the homestead tax deferral program with specific criteria. And there's a lot that goes there. So they should call the tax collector's office at 954-357-4829, or they can mail them at revenue@browardtax.org for more information. So I hope that answers where we're at today
I
as well.
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Can you contact Sunrise and find out if they're doing something similar? Since a third of our communities get Sunrise water? Just see what
Yeah,
what it is?
yes, and Moss corrected me. So for the tax bill, for the tax office
Tax-
utility for us.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you. I just want to jump on the bandwagon for a few things you said. I'd be
Okay.
remiss if I didn't recognize Alan as my friend too. So Alan, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to you on your upcoming nuptial. Alan, may your love be as strong as your Wi-Fi connection, and may all your days together be unanimously approved. Here's to a lifetime filled with love, laughter, joy, and favorable rulings for years to come. Congratulations to you, one of the sharpest legal minds we know, as you enter your most important lifelong contract, marriage. We wish you and Sharon all the very best as you begin this exciting new chapter. So congratulations,
Thank
Alan.
you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's all I have this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Alan, would you like to follow up?
Well, next time you guys see me, hopefully I'll be married.
If not, we'll hunt her down and get her back.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and we'll all hopefully see you at the Centennial on Saturday, and if there's no objections, we're adjourned.